I often hear a lot of thanks for the videos I put out on gear so that it helps you guys make good decisions. This one, however, is pretty much a video generated from you guys. So we're gonna take a look at the Gomboy. And who we got over here helping us today?
Trout.
Trout. You're the ones that suggested the Silky line of saws and got a lot of suggestions, but the Gomboy is the one that I ended up on, basically because of its size. Easy for backpacking, it keeps it small, but it's still got some length on it that should make for some good use. The saws I've been running in my past experience is the Bahco Laplander, one here I already showed you in the intro, and also the Sawviver. The big difference between those, I don't have the Sawviver on me right now, but the teeth are one of the big things. The Bahco has a little less aggressive teeth than the Sawviver, and the Sawviver, I like how compact it is and it folds down to pretty much something like this or this. What I don't like about it is the assembly that's required. It's not a big deal, but when you've got everything else going, I just want to simplify as much as possible. So that's one reason why I went with the Bahco, is you're done. So same thing here, you're done. We're gonna rewind the clock a little bit because I want to roll in a comment though that I made about the Bahco Laplander specifically. Cutting a tree that it's this diameter, this is where I miss the more aggressive teeth on a saw. So after your guys' suggestion and research, that's why I've gone with the Gomboy here. More aggressive teeth, but I maintain that simplicity of use. Now for fun, we'll start off with this Bahco. We'll just kind of get a general comparison. I do really like this, but like I said, sometimes the teeth, not so much. Here's the Bahco, now the Gomboy. Holy cow. Does that answer the question? That's a huge difference. You want to come try it? Sure. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that's a huge difference. Which one did you like better?
This one.
That one? Why?
It cut it a lot easier.
Cut it a lot easier, didn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, now switch over to the Bahco. all I can tell you right now, this one is much more silky, pun intended, on going through that wood. Obviously, if you take a look at the teeth, as we've already noted, the Silky Gomboy has much more aggressive teeth than this one does. So naturally, it's going to cut a little more aggressively. But also, I don't feel that this one, the Gomboy, binds up and it seems to slide through the wood much easier than this. This is, of course, a first impressions video, but by all accounts, that Gomboy has given me some really good first impressions. Some of the key differences that stand out to me, this is kind of turning into the Bahco Laplander versus the Gomboy, but some of the key differences that stand out to me again are the teeth, the Gomboy being much more aggressive, this being much more smooth going through the wood. Also, the Bahco Laplander has more of a curve, an overall curve to it, which I like. Not to say that this more of a straight version is bad at all, but I do prefer this. Obviously you can see the Gomboy we're about an inch longer there. They do fold up a little bit different, but I don't know, it's kind of negligible, I think. If we look straight down, the Bahco handle is thicker. Gomboy quite a bit thinner, actually. That may mean one thing to you or another, in that you prefer this being more just to grab onto with your hand. Again, just the initial use, guys. This one, I didn't notice that to be a problem at all. And earlier, I don't know the exact weight. I'll have to weigh these and then annotate, but I can tell you this is heavier. So maybe if you're an ounce counter, you know, maybe this isn't worth it. And a lot of it, this is kind of a theme, a thread that goes through all my videos, is if you're planning on doing a lot of wood processing, then the extra weight, you know, it probably worth it. But if you're going on a quick or a long hike that you really don't intend to do a lot of wood processing, all right, then maybe this is the guy you go with. So is one better than the other? You know, I think that has to be answered by you and what you're going to be doing with the saw. But I can tell you right now, there's been plenty of times that I wish I would have had this over this, mainly because of the wood processing and how much faster this does, especially on those winter trips. There's a quick comparison, a versus video, if you will, of the Gomboy versus that Bahco Laplander. I'll tell you what, my next backpacking trip, it's going to be this one coming with me. So first impressions, really good on this. That's all, folks. See ya.